Really nice day out here. Cool breeze. Got the water going right here beside me. Yeah, I came out to do some fieldcraft today, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a walk around and talk about a few things. I'm out here on the Teo, the Chinese dual sport. Great bike for the money. I mean, you know, a high value dual sport enduro. I've took it to the trails. It has not only electric start, but it has a kick start. So, you know, if your battery ever dies or anything out here on the trails, you can get back home, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm wearing the KCO Field Watch, another pretty awesome, you know, high value watch for under $50 that you know, is really reliable, has an analog display, I think a Japanese quartz movement, nothing too fancy, but like I said, that's a pretty cool watch there. So all right, so I came out today to talk about kind of a high value option when it comes to AR-15s. So this is an Aero Precisions that I put together. It's a 10-3 barrel. So I was kind of going off the Mark 18, not clone. This isn't a clone. I wasn't following any guidelines or anything like that, but just kind of the basis of the Mark 18. And I really knew where I was trying to go with the rifle, because a lot of times I'm out here in the woods. You know, I do a lot of hiking, I do a lot of stuff like that. So I wanted to keep it kind of compact. I'm not really worried about stretching out too far when it comes to, you know, my range. Maybe 50 to 100 yards is all that I'm really worried about. And, you know, this will stretch out farther than that, but you really don't want to. So, like I said, it's a lightweight rifle. I believe it's around 7 pounds, you know, and that's right where I like to keep them. Just running a Surefire Mini, Scout Mini. Reason I went with the Scout was, you know, I wasn't so worried about the lumen. It's a small body. I didn't want a honking ass, you know, light on my gun. So I went with just a smaller light, 600 lumens, and it's plenty for what I do, especially when I take it out in the woods and stuff like that. So, and then we're just running a budget option, a Romeo 5. It's a great sight for, you know, under $200, and you can have a dot that you can put on a target and hit things with. So it's pretty cool. Ballistic Advantage Bulk Carrier Group, Roscoe Bloodline 10.5 barrel. We got a B5 Systems grip. We got all this nonsense. Backup, plastic Magpul or polymer, whatever you want to call it. Backups, I am going to go with the Daniel Defense Fix sights or something. Not sure, because we are upgrading our dot soon to maybe EOTech, maybe, who knows. I'm not really sure. I'm still looking around. I'm pretty spontaneous on my decisions, but yeah, I mean, that's mainly the gist of it. A bad lever, you know, personal preference, whatever. BCM, nickel boron, polished trigger, work hammer, charging handle. Want to change that out too. After I put it on there, I kind of seen some bad reviews on it, and it's worked for me, but yeah, you know, I was just kind of worried about what I seen, the problems I seen other people having. But yeah, so like I said, this is kind of a good option for anybody that's wanting to build something for sub $2,000 that can get you out and just, you know, you can do some shooting, you can do some field craft, some bushcraft, whatever you want to do with it, and take it camping with you. Shoot, you could go on an operation if you want to, if you're about that nonsense. But yeah, pretty cool rifle. There it is. I don't know if you guys used to see this on the shelves, you know, at Academy and stuff, but I got this, man, 6-7 years ago, and what a great chopper that it's been. So I did put this paracord bracelet on there as a small retention band, but you know, it never walks out anyway. So, but yeah, so that's it. It's got some nice teeth on the back. Do a little bit of sawing, and then a pretty nice blade, 12 to 13 inches. Before, man, I think back, you know, some years ago, I think I paid like $30, $25 maybe. Don't quote me. But super, it just feels good. You know, it's a one-handed chopper. There's not much to say about it. It's made by Gerber. But I don't know if you guys ever come across these, but if you do, I would pick one up, especially if you can find it for a decent price and maybe used at like a yard sale or something like that. Super awesome machete that I've had for some years. I have a lot of other machetes here on the channel, and when I get a chance, we'll go through them. But yeah, so it is, you know, what it is. I mean, it's a small chopper. It's not made and yes, I know this was dead. I wasn't sitting here trying to say, oh, it chopped through this that fast. I mean, that was very dead, but like I said, handy, and it can go in your bag. You know, I put it right there down in my cup holder, or where my bottle holder on my bag is, and man, not too bad though. It's pretty good. And then the saw here, oh, slipped off a little bit. I mean, for what it is, it gets the job done. Yeah, just a small chopper that you can keep in your bag. You know, has multiple uses. Not sure what this hole is for, but it has to be for something. Maybe to put a stick through. Yeah, I bet that's what it is for the saw. I bet it's to put a stick through. Maybe you and one other person could maybe, I don't know, it's kind of short for that, but yeah, I'm not too sure, but pretty cool hand machete. Next time you come across one of these, definitely pick one up. I put my own edge on there. You can tell it's been rippled because you know, 5-6 years of using a machete. You are gonna show a little bit of wear. But I crossed over the river and I found this little cut right here that looks like it's been eroded out, but if you follow it up, it looks like there's a trail that goes up that hill right there. I'm gonna try to get to it. I know I can get up through that little cut through right there. I wonder if I can make it up this hill. I know on the other side of this hill there's actually a bluff face. I'd really like to get my bike up there, and it'd be pretty cool. Made my way kind of down through this thicket. The river's right there. A lot of these are old logging trails, mining trails, stuff like that, you know. We're getting pretty tight right here. This bank's pretty steep, and it's getting kind of slick. My back tires sliding all over the place. Whew. There it is. Oh, I thought it would go in the river. Maybe I can get it to go. Oh, close. Now the trail's open. 15 minutes with some talking. Oh. You know, the older I've gotten and the more time I spend out here by myself, I realize I don't care what anybody thinks, man. I love this bike. I love the things I do. You know, I love my watches, I love my guns, I love my knives, and you know, a lot of the judgmentalness that comes from, you know, the outside, I feel like they're just not living, you know, like who gives a damn? I mean, when you're doing stuff out here and when you're caught up, you know, in your own mind and everything, you realize that like none of that shit really matters. All that social shit, all the bullshit online, you know, it's all just a bunch of bullshit, man.